noggin. Why don't you pray with me?
This is the age of advanced solar technology. Who needs silly prayer? Why am I being dropped from the team?
That's a done deal already, so quit your complaining.
You're forgetting that this project was my idea in the first place.
Well, I guess the boss changed his mind. Go take it up with him if you want.
I get it now. You were using me all along.
Whatever you say, buddy. One just cannot afford to be naive when living in a dog-eat-dog world such as this. Isn't that the advice you gave me once? The truth of the matter is, no one really gets along with you.
And what's wrong with calling those lazy workers useless?
What? It's no wonder that not one of them vouched for you.
Have you heard about that big new hospital that opened? I hear they let you take a bath every day.
It sounds nice. I'm sorry, we're really short on staff right now.
It's all right. I know you can't do anything about it. Hey, Miss Yana, I'm feeling kind of thirsty. Can I have some water?
Yes. This will only take a minute. I'll be right back.
Hey, hurry up over there. This rash is driving me crazy.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Yana?
Yes?
I am having a terrible stomach ache. Could you please call the doctor for me?
Oh, where does it hurt?
Leave that work for the real doctor. Just hurry up and get me some water.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry.
Unbelievable.
They have such lousy service here.
You can't expect much. After all, it is a free hospital for the poor.
If only my son made more money, then I could transfer to a better hospital for decent treatment. Yeah.
Get out of the way! Move! Move!
Please, I beg of you. I just need a little more time.
I think you've wasted enough of my time already. So now it is your turn to make good on that promise to me.
But I can't afford to lose my plant right now.
It's no longer your plant anymore. I'll take care of the employees.
Wait, no, please reconsider.
Your Majesty? Your Majesty? Your Majesty, it is time for you to get ready.
Even now, people are straying from their spiritual paths. The traditional primitive worship of the sun is no longer capable of nurturing people's souls in this new age. We need a higher teaching. A teaching that will contribute to the prosperity of our society and enrich our souls through faith.
Yana, we're over here. Here.
Oh, I'm so glad you came. Now the three of us can celebrate the king's birthday together. Cheer up, it'll be fun.
Hey, mister. Are you okay?
Through the use of solar technology, our civilization has been able to make great advancements and achieve remarkable progress. And it is in the midst of this prosperity that I make the following announcement. The time has finally arrived to establish the kingdom of God. But before we can do that, you must first know what God is. Like the sun, God is filled with immeasurable light. And like that light, He will continuously pour His love onto us without ever asking for anything from us in return. When you become aware of this love, you'll know. You'll understand. You will know that God just like the sun. As children of God, it is necessary for human beings to learn to live in the spirit of giving love. Living with the spirit of love means sharing what God has given you with others around you, instead of keeping it for yourself. One must never be selfish. Casting the light of love into others' hearts and making them happy, this is the act of giving love. Furthermore, all you people of Mu must remember to constantly work towards self-improvement. Not only in academic learning or technical skills, but you must especially aim for spiritual improvement.
For spiritual improvement?
The most important thing in your life is to strive for spiritual improvement through various experiences in life. Because ultimately, this is what will bring you closer to God. That being said, do not waste your life. Do not waste this year. Do not waste a single day. And do not ever end a day, a minute, or a second without learning something. People of Mu, the time has now come for you to rediscover your true selves once again. And it is time to fill this land with happiness. Come and let us establish a magnificent utopia on the glorious continent of Mu. This is the reason why all of you were born into this glorious age.
It is the light of the sun. I see it now. The sun has descended to Earth.
Lamu was not only a great religious leader, but he was an excellent ruler as well. Each night, he would converse with the high spirits and ask for their advice on determining national policies.
This is how we should govern a country. Rulers should humble themselves before God, opening their heart and listening to what He says. For if they were to make a mistake, it would affect the lives of the whole population. To make important decisions without seeking advice from God first, this is a sign of extreme arrogance.
Do you think you can move that to the right a little more?
Sure.
Keep up the good work.
You've made great progress. Coming!
La Mu, also known as the Great Light of Mu, illuminated people's souls, and under his guidance, the Empire reached the peak of prosperity. He proved to humankind that right faith can bring infinite happiness to each individual and prosperity to an entire society.
However, after the death of Lamu the Great, things began to change. His people gradually forgot his teachings, and the empire, which was once at the peak of its glory, began its eventual decline. Those who had forgotten the great teachings of Lamu were unable to accept the power of enlightenment. They mocked his teachings of love and compassion.
Until ultimately, the continent of Mu disappeared deep beneath the ocean in 3 stages. Some of the Mu were able to escape in boats. These were the ancestors of the Vietnamese, Japanese, and Chinese peoples.
But some others sailed eastward. After the disappearance of the Mu continent, El Cantare's light descended onto the continent of Atlantis in the Atlantic Ocean. Some of the Mu made their way to Atlantis and brought with them their science and technology. The civilization of Atlantis reached its peak when Thoth, the Great Master, descended to the continent around 12,000 years ago.
Thoth, the omniscient and omnipotent, had great knowledge in a number of fields, ranging from religion, politics, philosophy, science, and art. Under the guidance of Thoth, Atlantis developed a civilization based on advanced technology that even Mu could not rival.
Thoth then cast the light of wisdom upon his people, which accelerated the progress of civilization.
After which, the light made its way to Egypt, then to Greece, and then to Rome. It became the original source of Western civilization that blossomed later in history.
So the light of El Cantare, which reincarnated as Lamu and then again as Thoth, descended to the Andes to become the king of the ancient Incan kingdom. His name was Rient al-Crowd.